15D. 15D. All right, so we should be familiar with anarchism or anarchy because you guys took your test on it. I'm just trying to reintroduce that significance once again, just so that when we kind of review this, it's like, oh yeah, like this actually came out during this time of Age of Mass Politics, okay? All right, so, you ready? Pop quiz. What is anarchy? Okay, good. Lack of government, chaos in society. A little bit more. Destruction of what? Okay, yeah, old ways. That's very like. Okay. Traditional systems. Okay, traditional systems. Good, right? So, by destroying traditional systems, right? Anarchy is where the central authority or the government is absent, right? There is no government, which would lead to chaos in society. And the reason for this is because people believe that individual freedoms are completely taken away, right? Okay, so this is part of the socialism lecture. And if you guys kind of remember, we have kind of like the different routes, right? We have different branches, right? We have kind of the Marxist branch, right? Which is revolution, violence. It's going to happen, right? Then, the proletariat is going to take over the bourgeoisie. Then you have the revisionists, right? A lot more moderates, right? But this is following that violent revolution Marxist path, but even going beyond that, right? Where it's so extreme where they don't even want to have any type of organized government at all, okay? So definitely, we see it's spun off of the socialist movement, but it's gone over the edge. Okay, it's crossed the line, right? So by destroying any type of centralized government, they're able to then be themselves, right? And individuals will really have no limitation at all of what they can do, right? Government can't tell me what to do. I do what I want to do, right? So that's a typical like anarchist mentality, right? But then they don't realize that we actually need each other, or else everyone is just going to be killing one another, right? Okay. All right. Good. All right. Who's this guy? An important guy. Yes, he is. That's why I'm going over him, right? Michael, right, in English, right? Mikhail Bakhnin. I don't know, speak Russian. Bakhnin. I don't know. All right. So. From the nobility, right, in terms of his ancestry, right, also well-educated, right, but he still chooses to take this extremist route, right, because I think it's more of his upbringing personality, where he's influenced by the things that he's reading, right, Fichte and Hegel, right, nationalism, socialism. Eventually, we're going to see that he's going to be like the main spokesperson, right? He is the guy that we can say, oh, anarchy, Bakhnin, right? Okay. So in Spain and Italy is where we're going to see much of anarchists rise. And one thing that we know is that, yeah, they're willing to destroy. They're willing, right, to commit violent crimes. They believe that that's the only way that they're able to achieve their goals. And so these assassinations are going to be happening throughout Europe and the United States. And society is now living in fear because they're afraid of anarchy actually achieving its goals, right? So national leaders like Alexander II, okay, and he's not the only Russian that's going to be assassinated. There's other leaders and officials, just as a monarch, he's going to be assassinated, right? Bombs, right? King Umberto of Italy, okay, and also President William McKinley in the United States. You guys learn about that in youth history next year, okay?